time, Darren.
Man, couldn't they just move one of those piles around on one of the slopes somewhere so we could break the old record after the...
Shoot, we're going to have to water ski.
Right, they'll have to water ski, and I think they've already had that show that they do up there on an annual basis into the pools. All right, let me show you the view from the camera that sits on top of the Salesforce Tower. This is our exclusive view looking across the Bay Area. What's missing? Look at that sky. Man, there is not a cloud in it. And even looking the other way, looking out over towards the coast, I couldn't find one. Can't really show you much yet. But just like last night, the clouds are going to start to build back in as we get towards sunset. And then they'll cloud over the city and the bay. And that pattern actually did help cool this down a little today. Look at Concord. It's 85 right now. If you look at Santa Rosa at 91, we hit 95 again today in Santa Rosa. No help there. But in Concord, we got the number a few degrees cooler than we were yesterday. So it was a subtle drop. And then everybody else, closer you are towards the water in that view, didn't really notice much of a change at all. Game about to start. Mariners are in town playing the A's. That's going to start at 7:07. It'll be 65 for the first pitch there, and it will be a beautiful evening. It will stay mainly clear, if not clear, for the entire game. Although by the later innings, perhaps you'll see some of those clouds streaming in through the gate. You can see the leading edge of it right here. We're going to look at the high-resolution satellite because it's hard to find any clouds right now. But using the most detailed satellite view, you can see them right there. That's the very beginnings of what, in about 3 or 4 hours, will turn into a more widespread marine layer that will then take over the Bay Area once again. Here's the futurecast that places overnight, and by the time we get to 6 a.m., we've got them filling most of the bay and even trying to work their way up into the southern half of the Napa Valley. This will be just like today was. In fact, we got some light rain out of it today along the coast. We're probably going to get some light rain out of this again tomorrow along the coast, and I mean really light, just enough to say it missed it a little. And if you were up this morning in the city or down here on the peninsula near the coast and you noticed that, we're going to do it again. Another good sign here, I mean, it could be going the other way, right? At least we're not warming up. And this is a pattern that will help keep the temperatures well behaved. And in the next few days, like by Thursday and Friday, give us a more noticeable drop. So clouds and fog tonight. Going to be pretty seasonal tomorrow for Wednesday, and then we get a little cooler once we get past midweek. There are your overnight lows tonight. Nothing to see here. We're staying in the upper 50s, very typical for this time of year. 89 in Concord tomorrow, 89 in Santa Rosa. So let's get you out of the 90s. It'll be close, 89. Let's keep our fingers crossed. It looks like we'll be able to get some improvement here. But in general, the forecast for inland spots is 91 for tomorrow. And then you can see how they drop going into Friday, only to warm back up again going into the weekend. Second half of Sunday.